that love for you. But
girl, I know. You've been there since day one. Like, you've known about all of this. You know what I mean? Like,
recently, I haven't been told much. So what I see, I have to form an opinion on that because I don't know anything.
right.
And I was close to them, people that you were close to as well. Like, I see them as, like, I don't have friends like that. Like, I see you guys as my friends. And, like, that shit hurt me because I don't
You know what they were trying to get me to do yesterday?
What?
They were trying to get me to check myself into a psych ward.
Oh.
Fucking all my close friends. They were trying to get me checked into a psych ward.
For what?
Because I'm mentally unstable.
Toots, McGee, Mallory. No, actually, people come to me and tell me everything that's said. I don't care to watch. Because it's trash. And the fact that, like, so many people are just looking for approval from Petty is sick.
I just don't appreciate how I understand that maybe Blue and Katie are not friends right now. That's not about Blue. But how Cole was coming at Katie yesterday.
Cole was literally Cole was literally saying that I got mad at her for not taking me to a Smacks club. What?
Got mad at Cole for that?
Yeah, I said what?
And let me just put it out there. Blue absolutely was walking the streets in Florida because Blue was on a video call with a bunch of us. And Blue did go to a hospital to try to get resources for places to live.
And the crazy part is that she said, oh, a car picked me up. Yes, a car did pick me up because I got an Uber from her house to the hospital. And then I had nowhere to go. And I was on the phone walking the streets of Florida. And they're going to sit here and call me a liar. Like,
so an Uber did pick Blue up from Cole's house. And then the Uber took Blue to the hospital. At that point, Blue called all of us because Blue didn't know what to do. And I told Blue flat out, like, a hospital's not going to give you resources for, like a place to live.
yeah, it's just crazy. And I'm not going to defend myself no more. Like, you guys did what you did. You can sit here and say, that's deflection. I know my truth. And if you guys still want to support me, that's your thing. I realized I seen a lot of shit today. And, yeah, it does hurt. But, I'm going to take this as an example. Miss Sunshine, if you're in here, I know you're watching. I was talking to a friend and I said, I think it's really funny that Miss Sunshine likes to tell me how to live my life and tell me how I should when she's a fucking drunk herself and she doesn't have her life together, right? You're a drunk and you're going to tell me how to fucking support myself?
Well, the other day when I said something on my live about her being a drunk,
oh, but she's going to get upset. She's going to get upset, right? But she went on the internet and told how many people somebody was on Smeth, right? Don't get upset, Miss Sunshine, that I brought it to the internet.
She called it addict shaming, but she posted a screenshot of a private conversation between myself and someone I thought was a friend at the time back in July when my fiance relapsed. So how is that okay? But you openly say that you're a functioning alcoholic, her words. Makes no sense.
I mean, there's such a thing.
How did Blue play anybody, though? That's what I'm confused about.
I don't think he necessarily played anybody. I feel like these people are actually, I don't know, I feel like a lot of them are following what Pastor Petty, like if Pastor Petty is against Blue, that's going to be like a good handful of people that are against Blue. And I will believe anything that comes up in Pastor Petty's live, which is Cole that was just in his box that was saying stuff about Blue. So they only have one side of the story and they're coming in here commenting about one half of a story. It's not, your guys don't have the accurate information to be even judging anybody for real.
But that's been all the way, Caitlin, that's been all the way across the board. Look, they've been dragging me for over a week now, Petty himself, with half-assed information. I can tell y'all right now, I have never scammed anyone. Never.
I believe you on that. Like I actually
More
respect
of
what
my
you do.
own money helping people. Period.
100%. You've helped a lot of people. And that's how I even found who you were. Like in the first place with Kai, you were helping him. Or I don't know, wait, her, sorry. I don't know what they go by.
Him.
But no, like people were saying like, oh, why would OG help him, or like help him, but like he needed it, and you seen that. But you, like, you know what I mean? People want to judge you for helping somebody, but they don't know why you wanted to do that. If they don't want to help them, that's perfectly fine. But don't go judging somebody for their heart because they want to help someone.
And like that's funny because I have hair junkie.
Man, are you serious?
Hold
What?
on. OG, hold on.
You can get a box.
We have
You can get a
Hair
box.
Junkie. We have Hair Junkie in the live, and they're like, "Did Hair Junkie send you $300?" I said, "Sure did."
But here's the thing, it's nobody's fucking business. If Hair Junkie wanted to help Blue off the app or whatever, they're fucking friends. That is their business.
We had a grown-up conversation. Offside the app, and I had talked to him about everything. But you're gonna sit here and say I'm manipulating this man, right? I sat there on the phone with him for hours.
Yes, Diane.
And
Yes.
talked to him about everything that's going on. And we apologized to each other. We talked about it, like, and he was like, I just want to help you, and I don't give a fuck what people have to say. And honestly, if somebody wants to help me, it's none of your goddamn business.
Toots McGee. Well, first of all, let me address Diane. Yes, Diane, my own money. There was only a handful of times that he pitched in to help anybody else. Everything else came directly from my pocket.
But hey, OG, remember what we were talking about on the phone? Is like they forget when I had a job, right?
Well, every place you've gone, you've gotten a job within a few days of being
Right,
there.
but they'll forget that I had a job. I had my own place. I paid my own bills. I been living on my own since I was 17 years old. Saying that I'm jumping from house to house, that's not how it happened. I do have mental health issues, but that's not any of your concern. And I've had a job. I was in a relationship for a year. I was paying the bills there. But yet, we're going to forget about all that and call me a scammer now, right? We're going to forget about all of that, but we're going to say, I've never had a job.
Because that fits the fucking narrative they're trying to play. At the end of the day, if I was a scammer, how come when Petty first started calling me out last Monday, I went right to Petty's box? If I was trying to hide anything, I wouldn't have went and gotten the fucking box. Was I allowed to show my receipts? Nope. I could hardly get a word in.
Right.
Y'all have already made your own opinion. Cool. Stick with that and run with that.
Well, and we'll forget, because someone just said, working at Sonic for 2 weeks is not a job. I said, well, you don't understand the mental state that I've been going through. And everybody's watched what I go through, but we're going to sit here and blame me again, right? And it's really fucking cute, right? It's really cute. And even what's the end goal too? What is it that you guys want? I have an interview Saturday, but is that not going to be good enough for you guys?
Stop trying to get approval from fucking people off the internet. And
Right.
Fugazi, I understand what you're saying, but I will also tell you this. I have came at Blue mom style too. And told Blue, you need to get your shit together. Stop fucking dealing with drama. Stop feeding into drama.
Right. You have.
Hell, just the other day, I started momming Blue and Blue hung up at me.
Sure did. But I didn't cuss her out like everybody thinks I do. I didn't cuss her out and go on the app and be like, fuck OG.
No, and then a few days later, Blue contacted me back and was like, I hate to say it, but you're right. I said, I told you. People are looking for Petty's acceptance. Oh, there's most definitely people struggling, with mental health.
But it's like, what is it that you guys want me to do at this point? It's like, either I'm not struggling with mental health and I'm just a manipulator, or I'm not an addict, but I am an addict. But we're going to sit here and say that I was doing rugs at a Smex club And then you're going to sit here and bash me a little bit more knowing what I'm going through, right? And then it's like, oh, then you're playing the victim. And then I'm like, okay, so let's not play the victim. So what is it that you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I've offered to pay the money back, right? Cool. Offer to pay the money back. Still don't want that. Not good enough.
And to be honest,
Keep supporting me. Still not good enough.
But hold on, Blue. Let's tell the truth. Because when you offered to pay the money back, people who donated, other than one person, said they donated out of the kindness of their heart. They do not want the money back.
Oh, don't take what I said to fit the narrative, people. I'm not even reading the comments.
Girl, people struggle. I know that you haven't, so you probably don't understand, but people do struggle. It is a thing, and other people do help people that
Like
are struggling.
Caitlin, you've been here since day one with me through the whole Mallory thing, the RT, everything.
Like, I've never seen anything like this. You know what I mean? Like, if people wanted to help you, Blue, that is their decision. If you would like to pay them back, that is, guess what? Your decision. These people have no life, probably nothing to do with their life. So they're worried about yours and what other people are doing with their money. Maybe you should worry about your money and get your money up. Stop worried about Blue. Stop worried about OG. If she wants to help people, bless her heart. Bless her heart. That's not on y'all. That doesn't have anything, that does not affect you guys.
You guys
What
are
you guys
praying,
watch, that's not your life.
You guys are praying on the downfall of an addict. You are praying on the downfall of somebody that is struggling mentally, that is an addict. You are praying and hoping that they fucking fail. Is crazy to me. And you're lucky I'm going to a meeting tonight. You guys are so lucky because I'm not going to give you the satisfaction anymore. I'm not going to.
But let's be honest. Petty straight up went on an app and told people that I'm a rug addict. Mind you, I've never done rugs a day in my life. And then when people were asking for proof, Petty said he didn't have to show any proof. Make that make sense. I struggle too, and I work myself.
It's just crazy. It's really crazy. And, you know, I'm not sorry for asking for help. I'm not sorry. I will never be sorry for asking for help. Never in a million years will I say, I'm sorry. And when I'm stable enough to help somebody, I'm going to help them too. And I'm going to piss you the fuck off. And I'm going to get someone a fucking hotel and just piss you guys the fuck off.
And that part, Stormy, because all these people are on fake accounts. Like, they can't come in here on their real one.
I know, that's what's crazy.
Ain't nobody blocking nobody. Ain't nobody muting nobody. So what they scared for?
I just think it's wild.
Much to
like,
say,
people
but
who deemed were my friends. They listened to every little thing and turned, and that's cool because that showed me that you weren't really my friend. I think it's crazy that like Blue was in a chat and even tried telling Petty, like, no, there was nothing like money wise going on, and there was nothing money wise going on in that chat. But Petty,
I'm so confused on what chat he's talking about because I was in that chat and I literally got notifications every day, and there was nothing, and I was not active in it. Like, I literally was not active. Like, I was dealing with going to work, dealing with my personal stuff. When I was living with that lady, I wasn't barely allowed on TikTok as much. I wasn't on there that much.
No, because she is like anti like drama or TikTok. But there was a chat that Mittens had made that there was money dealings, and then there was an issue with Snow. So I asked to be dropped in there during the time I was dealing with the funeral so I could see what was going on, because my phone was being blown up. And I went in there, I said what I had to say, and then I got removed.
It's crazy.
But
I don't know anybody that would listen to someone.
I'll just go ahead and make a cardboard sign that says scamming for coins. I mean,
Then you're sitting here saying, I think you should go to a full treatment program that offers dual diagnosis treatment. You're not going to sit here and diagnose me on the internet.
Period. Like, I didn't know you was a doctor, and you're still sitting here on TikTok at 12 o'clock in the morning or in the afternoon.
Right.
Here, let me send you to the block party with your whole 6 followers.
Yeah, like you're not going to sit here and diagnose me on the internet. You are not a doctor. You don't get to tell me what to do. You don't get to tell me what to do and how to ask for help. You don't get to.
Amanda,
Especially,
please
like,
tell me. I need to know. How am I the main scammer? Please tell me. Please fucking tell me. Tell me.
She got more money than your daddy.
I am begging to know how I am the main scammer.
People are offering advice. But it's irritating. It's like you're sitting here saying like I'm like spiraling out of control, right? But I'm really not. Like I'm literally sitting here having a conversation. Like that stuff that happened when Mallory, especially the stuff that happened, bringing up about my mom, like that did hurt me. But I'm not allowed to talk about it, right? I'm not allowed to talk about my feelings on how that affected me, or I'm dramatic, or I'm using a sympathy. Like this is my platform. If I want to talk about it, like that does affect me. Like I was adopted for a reason, but we're still not going to put that in play, right? I was adopted for a reason, and for Mallory to bring that up, that was crazy work. That was crazy work. Like my birth mom literally faked a coma. But we're not going to talk about that, right? I have all the screenshots. She literally took a photo off Google, made it look like her, put her mole on it and everything. We found the photo on Google. And then I literally, me and my siblings voted to pull the plug on her because we were nothing around her. And her wife was supposedly telling us that she's not in good condition when it was her the entire time. It's crazy. Like, you don't know my story.
Y'all are running off Petty and his bullshit, which is wild to me. People who are scamming or are doing shit wrong are not going to go jump in Petty's box to show receipts. The bigger question is, how come when we go in Petty's box and ask if we can show receipts, we get told no and we get shut down?
I mean, Petty knows facts. Petty knows the truth, but Petty is doing what the people want. You know what's funny too? I told Petty to call me out, right? I said, Petty, call me out. He said no. He said no. I said, I want to protect all of you. I said, I want to protect everybody because this is becoming too much, right? He said, no, I'm not going to call you out. I wake up one day.
You people know he didn't, because I said I can show receipts, but I have to cross out people's names so I'm not doxing anybody.
He definitely told you to show them. What are you talking about?
They're saying that Petty told me to show the receipts. If I was to go screenshot a receipt right now, it's going to dox somebody. So I went live on my own platform and showed the receipts because I was able to cross out people's information so they didn't get doxed.
Right. I just, this is way becoming too much. And they were like, well, why do you keep making a joke about this stuff? Like, because I'm tired. You guys are not going to take my life no more. You guys have to remember, this is an app. This is a fucking app. This is not reality. Fucking go outside. That's what I'm about to go do. I'm about to go have some fun. And I bet you guys are going to be really... You want to talk about Teddy. Seriously, that's what we're doing?
No, you can go. Bye.
You get blocked. Like, don't come in here. Like, what the hell is wrong with you?
Teddy's the
You
only
got me so
people.
fucked up.
That's okay. They're not in here anymore.
Come here on your real account, ho. Box up or shut the fuck up. Damn. Like, y'all scary as hell on these fucking fake ass accounts, acting like y'all don't have real ass accounts that y'all can come in on and just talk like that. What are we gonna do? Are y'all that scared? What are we gonna do? Tell you to shut up? Oh my god. Oh my god. Scary ass hoes.
You and Marlboro lady, your stories don't matter. Well, guess what? Your voice don't matter, bitch. Bye.
gotta see what time it is.
Oh, Barbie, look at you with your fake account too. Bye.
Right, B? And
I'm
that's the
struggling
funny
with
thing
mental
is
health,
like,
but
B in the comments, she knows exactly how my anxiety is and how like I tick. Like she's known me for a long time. And I was on the phone with her and I was like, yeah, I said some fucked up shit about you. She says, I know. She said, because I know you and I know that your anxiety, I didn't say like fucked up shit, but I voiced in my anxiety and my feelings about a situation. And, I told her, she knows how I tick,
But make this make sense. Can any of you, 264 of you, tell me how is Blue a scammer? By just coming to somebody that was a friend and saying, I'm in a not good situation, I need help. Blue didn't bully us into helping them. Blue didn't tell us we had to help them. Hey, show.
like, what is the angle that everybody wants?
They want the angle to run with the lies and the bullshit.
Like, I just want to know what the angle is. Is that,
And that's crazy. Somebody was at my house and seen me buy rugs? Seriously?
it's crazy work.
You think I'd be dumb enough if I was a rug addict to buy rugs in front of somebody I barely know? Come on now.
Everything's going to be A-okay. And that's what people are getting upset about, too, is that I'm going to be just all right. And you guys showed me who my real friends were today. And I'm not going to sit here and cry about it no more because God works in mysterious ways and things are moving. And you guys, the truth is going to come out.
Who's y'all?
Not you.
No. Somebody in the comments just said y'all scared of the truth. Who's y'all?
I'm scared of the truth. Y'all are about to get smacked with the truth.
What, the truth that my minor child got doxxed? The truth that Petty's not telling y'all the truth? The truth that y'all are weird, like, for believing somebody that has no facts to back anything up? Or how about the fact that they green screened supposed messages from me that weren't even my number?
Monica, no, you're no longer my friend.
Shit's wild to me. Petty's putting up green screens, claiming it's me, and it's clearly not my phone number. And people who have my phone number are reaching out like, that's not your number.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a reason why I'm not speaking on too much. Go watch my last video.
I said, Monica, you're not my friend. I didn't stutter.
What?
And Monica, the funny thing is like, Melody wanted to go on that platform and say, I didn't hear the things that were said, right? I didn't know that you were doing all this on the back end, right? You're so funny, Melanie. I called you every day. I called you and Katie every day. Every single day. And told you everything. But I didn't tell you shit? Melanie. It's alright. I know who my real friends are. And you're not one of them. You're not my friend. Friends don't do what you did.
Melanie said, no, you didn't.
She's a liar.
I didn't answer the phone every time you called.
What did you do, Melanie, on Pastor Petty's live? We're going to ignore that, right? Oh, okay. We're going to ignore that, right? You're the only one allowed to speak about it, right? You want to get real in it, or what? Do you want to get really into it? You were misinformed.
Misinformed about what? I'm confused. CC Aquarius, yes, actually I've met some really good friends on TikTok.
It's crazy.
Don't what, Hair Junkie?
He doesn't want me to go to the petty level.
Oh, yeah, don't. It ain't worth it, Blue.
Yeah. It's not. Because I don't want to do that to you. I don't want to do that to you, Melanie. I don't want to do it to Katie. Because I still care and love you guys, but I'll never let you in my circle again.
Who blocked Hair Junkie's main?
Who just did it?
No, I'm saying from my... Because Hair Junkie came into a live I was in the other day on a backup. And Hair Junkie was like, please unblock my main, which I've never blocked Hair Junkie.
Right.
CC, no, I've actually made friends on this app that have been off this app. That, you know, the friendship has continued off this app.
Melanie, that's the difference. I called you one of my best friends, and I'm not going to do anything to you, but I don't want you in my circle no more.
Hair Junkie, I just took care of it. I don't know who did it, honey. Here's the thing. In, like, Blue, I'm going to tell you the same thing. I stand on loyalty, and still to this day, I have not released private messages or secrets about these people dragging me, and I won't. I won't.
I don't plan on exposing anything, period, but you can do what you wish to do. Melanie, I just want to let you know, like, I don't hate you. Like, I really don't. I'm disappointed. You can be disappointed in me, and I'm disappointed in you. That's just how I feel. But at the end of the day, I still love you.
Heard about what? Before one of y'all run around like, oh, she was on somebody else's box, not her own platform. Yeah, I walked in here and Blue sent me a box request, so... And since when is it a crime to, like, be in people's boxes?
Well, I need to shower. I got things to do today anyways.
You and just take care of you.
I will.
Oh, yeah, there's that coffee with Casey that claimed that a bunch of us bullied a friend of hers that needed help, which...
They've been claiming a lot of shit lately. The funny thing was, and Melanie, can you at least laugh really quick about Cole saying that I got mad if she didn't take me to Smex clubs and I was doing rugs in a Smex... Oh, bitch, I know you're lying. Katie had my location the entire time.
Fugazi, what about? I would like, I mean, Casey...
Alfredo for me is crazy.
Coffee with Casey. I would love to know because I was just sent a clip of you having my name in your mouth saying that one of your friends needed help and we bullied her. I would love to know who that is.
Hey, what's up, hair junkie?
Hey, bish.
I got a shower, so we gotta make this fast.
Oh, you ain't rushing me, how? But I will say, just real quick, with you and Melanie, like, yeah, I thought you guys were best friends.
I thought so too, and I'm hurt. She's hurt. She thinks I'm lying. I think that she flipped on me.
And I'm not, trust me, like, and this probably is me getting involved in drama, but I know that you and I have spoken on her and that you love her very much. So I will say that. Like, that's all I can speak on Melanie. I do not know this woman. So I'm not trying, I am not speaking on you. I am just stating all that he has told me about you. But I also, because I asked her, I'm like, can you grab a box? Because I'm trying to wonder, like, educate me. And because I didn't hear what she said. I was at the doctor's office all morning, so I have no idea what's going on.
Bro, they were in private calls last night talking about me and then deleted the Discord. And then I was like, I know what you're doing. And then, Katie, you're the ringleader. That's what you are. You're the ringleader, and you took all my friends.
No, okay. Let me.
Leslie said I've been silent, but I'm here for you. You're worthy loved enough, and you matter.
Okay, but Blue, for Melanie, she just said I gotta love Blue from afar. So respect that. Please respect that. Just as I would, if I was right now, I'm sure this is recorded. You need to respect that, though. If she wants to be loved from afar.
Well, I think her junkie Blue was respecting that when
he
first came in, and Blue's like,
I'm not going to talk shit about Melanie. I'm not talking shit.
Yeah, and that's why I said, Blue, please don't.
Yeah.
And then you said, no.
But that shows what type of person I am. I could literally, go on the internet, but I'm not going to do that because I love and care about her.
Okay, good. And I am.
I wish her nothing but the best. Like, literally nothing but the best.
And that's
I'm happy for that.
Crazy, like, out of all of this, that's crazy because you've been drugged, I've been drugged, but we are still standing on loyalty and integrity with people who once were our friends, where we have shit that we could literally drown them, and we choose to be the bigger person and not do so.
Right. But, Melanie, you're saying you don't wish anything bad on me. You chose your side.
No, I don't think.
No, she chose her side. She followed the leader, and you did what you did.
I'm trying to think of the right opinion to even say. That's because I don't want anyone to think I'm on their side or not their side or nothing like this. I spoke what I said last night. Blue, I don't believe, from what I know, I do not believe that Melanie is just following someone. But again, you guys have your own relationship. Like, you guys have to figure that out. And I really hope, Melanie, he's talked so many great things on you. I hope you guys can figure this out. That's like, I'm just going off my opinion. That's all I've heard.
Right. But I'm going to end this, y'all, because I really need to get ready. I have things to do.
Love. Take care of you.
Yeah, I do want to let you know, like, Lonnie, like I see in the comments, like, I have no problem with you. Like, you're still a mod. Like, I have no problem with you. The shit I seen, I don't like it. It makes me feel icky. Not about you, Lonnie. But Melanie and Katie, personally.
Blue.
No,
Blue, I'm telling you, before you say anything, I'm not trying to state how you feel. I'm telling you, they do love you. So please just, I know you may not feel that way, and that's fine to have your feelings, but please, let's not drag this any further. We can talk off the app, but I'm telling you.
Right.
Honestly, they love you. They care about you. They care about your well-being. There's some shit going on right now, and it's deep. But to continue not dragging anyone. I'm telling you, please don't say, just honestly, dude, you're good. You're in a manic episode, right? I can tell by the way you're walking. So just end the live, sit down and calm down for a few minutes, okay? Call me. If as soon as you hang up, stop it. This is not what we're going to do. We're not going to bring more drama to your fucking life. I'm telling you, I am saying this because I love you. I care about you. I will speak to someone else calling me a sugar daddy. I did not like that fucking comment, bitch. I am not. There's no love interest between Blue and I, so all of you know, everything is fine. I'm trying to help someone and educate them. Please understand, everyone that's listening, it's okay if we go through stuff, but I said, and I'm so happy that my comment was pinned saying I'm not going to pile on Blue.
But Hair Junkie, with that being said, like, so you obviously understand and respect that like theory, right? But like somebody just said in the comments, if people truly loved and cared about this person or that person or whatever,
Yeah.
they wouldn't join in on the drag a person
On the
back.
gain up. Oh, I get it.
That's what it's been. And even on my end, it's been very hurtful because these people that I've been there for, that I've helped, that I mean, I literally have stayed up nights for their mental health, and watching this shit unfold is just disgusting. And I'm still standing here on people's secrets because I refuse to stoop to their level.
Correct. So I can't speak on anything about that. I don't know about that. All I can speak on is Blue and that.
No, but that's what I'm talking about. It's the same situation.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I understand. Absolutely, I understand. Blue will always have support from me, and that's all I'm saying.
There's nothing wrong with that. Let me make that very clear. There is nothing wrong with you and Blue being friends and you helping Blue on the back end.
Yep.
Not a damn thing wrong with it.
I'll continue to do so if I want to. Now, like with all the stuff coming out and people piling on him, that's what I don't want. So I don't even want to speak on that right now. But I will say, Blue, I love you. I got your back. I am your friend. You can count on me. But I also said, like Melanie and Katie, they are your friend. They love you. You can feel what you want to feel and be hurt. I'm not stating you cannot feel that way. I'm just letting you know they care about you a lot. And I can't speak for them. I just know that they love you. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying is that I know they love you.
Then why get in a box on Petty's Live and drag?
I know, but I can't speak on that because that's like I have not personally spoken to them, but I knew anyone that even gets in a box, which Cole got in her box and did her stuff. I do. Her and I have not spoken. And again, me and these people I'm speaking about, I just feel the energy that they still love and care about him. And I guess I could get everyone's, well, what do you mean they love and care? They did this. I'm not going to pile on them. That's all I'm saying. I'm speaking for me.
Well, and because that's respect.
Yep, I'm not going to do it. Sorry, and I never will. So, Mark, please fucking record this. We're good. I'm never going to pile on them. And that's all I have to say. And if I choose to support him, and I will, it doesn't mean my support doesn't have to be financially. I can still support him through his way.
You can support.
But will I ever turn on him? No.
There's so many other ways of support than money. And you say support app and people are automatically go to money. And that's
correct. But I wanted to state from being in lives last night, I just wanted to state clearly, I support him. He is my friend, and that's all I have to say. And that's nobody's business how I support him. And that's it. Like it confuses me because I'm like, well, why am I not allowed to be his friend? But I will say that I'll drop down. I know Blue has to go, but I'm just saying that. Thank you, everyone. But I do support Blue. But understand, Blue, there are people that still love you that you may not think are your friend right now, but they are. Meaning in a personal way. You know what I mean? Like, 'cause so much stuff is brought to the app, and I'm like, what does that mean?
Just do.
What
Just
does that
do
mean?
you
But
and focus
people
on
still
you.
love you, Blue. That it doesn't mean they hate you. And Melanie, not to bring your name up. Oh, they them. Sorry, flip flop. But Blue and I talk on the personal level. So yeah, I'm just saying they them. We're good. But we're good. We are good. And Blue, that's why I'm like, please don't say what you're about to say. I respect if you. I
Just
guess
don't
if
go to
you
their
do, but
level.
that's up
Don't go
to
to
you,
their
dude.
level.
Like that's up to you. I'm just saying I think there's still a ton of people that love and respect you. And that's all I'm saying. Please don't make it worse on yourself. That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna drop. I love your face.
Okay.
Just focus on you and focus on getting
Amen. I love him.
yourself straight. Fuck what everybody else is saying. Just do you. And just remember, you still do have a lot of people behind you. And shit may look dark and gray right now, but you still have a support system behind you. But this shit of people jumping on, a hate bandwagon for approval of somebody is just crazy to me. You got to take your control back, dear. Like, the control of handling all your shit, not letting people get to you. But why don't you end the live, and why don't you either give me or Hair Junkie a call? Don't give these people any chance to clip and record crying on live.
My head is so loud.
I know, honey. I get it. Some people should realize that, like, it's real. You jumping on a hate wagon to get pats on the head from, certain creators. Think about what you're doing to your so-called friends.
I'm hurting really bad, and everyone's like, "You're just emotional. You're a crybaby. You're this and the third." And
Well, then fuck it. We'll be crybabies.
This situation with Valerie, it's really triggering for me, and I.
Why don't you end dear and call Hair Junkie? Don't give them what they want. Right, Mama Michelle? I'm a crybaby. I don't give a shit.
Like, fuck all the bullshit. That situation that happened, like, I feel like I'm not being heard, and that's okay, like, no one wants to hear my side, right?
Right. I get that, Blue, and it's frustrating, right? Because as soon as we're labeled, nobody wants to hear our side. And if they do listen, they're listening with judgment because they've already made up their mind. But don't let anybody invalidate your feelings, because your feelings are real.
Right. Yeah, I know, and I don't know if it's like my own fucked up brain or something like that, but like, I'm like, I'm not even mad. I'm mad, but I'm not mad, but like, I'm upset that I can't even talk.
Well, why don't you end the live? And just remember, those that choose to jump on that bandwagon and that side don't matter.
Right.
Don't matter because they weren't your friends anyway.
Right.
And you did nothing wrong by reaching out and asking for help when you needed it.
I feel really bad about that.
Why? That's probably something that has pissed me off the most about any of this. Why should you feel bad about reaching out when you needed help? That makes no fucking sense.
Right. I'm crashing out.
Right. So let's focus on getting you what you need and fuck anybody on this app or their opinions.
Right.
Exactly. Like Flip Flop said, it was our choice to help you. There's only one person that helped that's bitching about it. And that's so they could do a world tour of getting fucking attention.
Right.
Exactly, spread love. That's exactly what it's
Crashing out. I need to get in the shower. Hopefully the shower will calm me down. I got things to do.
Go shower, get your shit done.
Yeah. But this is that, you know, this is my escape. And if I join a live, I don't want to talk about the drama because I have nobody else right now.
Just make a cardboard sign and go live.
I'm begging. Yeah, but
you know you have all of us, and you know clearly you have Hair Junkie because he just came up here and openly said that he's your friend and he's not gonna, you know, turn his back on you. And I respect that, you know, from him because I know who else he sits with. So that's huge for him to say that. That's somebody real.
all right. I need to get off here and shower.
Power.
Yeah, I gotta go.
All right, love your face.
All right.
It doesn't affect black people today. Racism doesn't.
Not systemic.
Hey, listen. So this was an argument. Anyway, this is where it gets to be funny, Jay Ethan. Look. So I was like, so you're talking about 30 generations of oppression, and then all of a sudden, because a piece of paper was written in 1964. In 1964, all of a sudden, the next two generations are free and clear. Like, and then so the question was posed, like, if somebody goes through 30 years of oppression, and then they get discharge papers from a hospital, are they still going to be impacted by that oppression? Like, absolutely. Nobody would make that argument, right? From 1619 all the way up until 1964. It's roughly 35 generations.
It's a terrible argument.
35 generations of America. And you're looking at 3 generations.
It's systemic, man. I mean, what do you want, you know? It's a systemic argument there that, yes, it's going to continue on for at least twice that amount. So if there was oppression for 300 years, there's going to be the correction for it for the next 900 years. The human race is not even going to exist as we do now before they figure out racism.
Exactly.
All right, guys, get the tap on that screen.
Extreme intervention.
Yeah.
Some extreme intervention to reverse the paradigm of racism. Yeah. Also, just thank you, Alicia and David, for the cash apps.
And thank you, Jaina, for the $1 PayPal.
Your argument doesn't make sense at all, bro.
Okay.
How can you make that?
How can it not make sense to you, man?
Listen, bro. I want to talk. To be honest, I don't even want to talk about racism. If you want to, that's fine. But like, at the end of the day, I want to drag Donald Trump and how this is a white nationalistic movement. That's what I'd rather talk about. I'd rather talk about mass deportation.
Go for it. I'll be back in a second.
Right. Okay. Oh yeah. So Zach, why do you support mass deportation?
Because I don't think people that come into the country illegally have any right to be here or remain here.
All right. So great. So all white people should be deported then. Right? Because white people came over
established
into
the country.
America illegally and
No,
committed
white
the
people
most crime.
established
No, indigenous people established the
it.
country. No,
Bro,
indigenous people. There were already people here. How did white people establish a country that already existed?
So the United States of America existed before white Europeans came here?
No, white people stole
Okay,
this land.
exactly.
It was Turtle Island.
Exactly.
They stole it. Okay, great. So they came over here illegally.
Bro, that's okay, look.
Coming in
That's
with
a
a
great point.
That's illegal, bro.
That's a great point. They did
That's
steal it.
literally
Let me
coming over here illegally.
expound upon that. You're right. White
No,
people
that's
did come to
illegal.
America
If somebody
and
steals,
steal the
Jay,
land.
Jay, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. If I come over there and I take your computer from you without your permission, I steal from you, right? And you have a really nice computer over there, a few $1,000s, right? If I steal your computer from you, right, is that a crime?
Yes.
Is that breaking the law?
Yes.
So when white people came over to America and stole this land, they would be the original illegals.
They would
As
be
you
the
put it.
illegal, yes.
They
They
stole
are
it from
the
indigenous
the
people.
original alien,
What
yes.
law did they break? What law did they break, Lil?
What the laws of the
The
indigenous people?
law of private domain.
That wasn't a law back then. That was before, like.
No, it's always been. We've always
Well,
had private domain.
yes, it has been. There has been. What are you talking about?
The
Okay,
tribes
look.
used to fight. Look, the indigenous tribes fought over land and resources themselves because they had public domain over them. They had private domain over their areas.
You said Indians fought over land as well?
Indigenous.
No, they're not
Okay,
indigenous people.
Look, that's exactly right.
Indians were in
Conquest has
Southwest
been the
Asia.
way of the world since the beginning of time.
Oh no!
You
But
can't
see,
just
they were
exclude. You can't
they had domain
say, oh,
over the lands here. It was their land to control and run. Europeans had their lands over in Europe.
no, they didn't. They were just here.
Europeans had
No,
their
they
Indigenous
land
people
in
didn't have
Europe.
domain over the land. They were just.
That's not
The
true.
indigenous didn't have
Indigenous
domain
people.
over their land.
So you guys are denying.
Wait a minute. The framework
So
of
you
this
guys are
of
denying
our
that
government.
conquest.
No, the framework of the United States government. Quite literally, the framework of this country comes from the Iroquois tribe. Quite literally, they had sovereignty over the land. They had domain over this land. Quite literally, the
I can disprove
foundations
that.
of the structure of our government come from indigenous people.
I can disprove that easily.
No, you can't.
Give me one.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
It's gonna be
Give me
cute.
1 second. I gotta pay for the call.
I could debunk that easily. I just got to go back to my Discord group and get the right message.
Find a right Facebook
4chan.
meme. Facebook meme.
Gotta go to 4chan.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta go to Fox
Reddit.
News.
My Quora statement says
Cora is funny. While we're waiting on his source, can we get Jay to 7,000 and Priscilla to
that
9,000?
would be awesome.
And get live
Or,
up to
just,
7.
just cash at me Venmo. You know, it's in the bio.
Man, Cash App.
If you want to
Venmo.
give Ethan something on Cash App and Venmo because you don't have a PayPal, you can send it to me. I'll get it to him.
Just tag my name on it and he'll send it over
Make
to
sure
me.
it says
But I do have
48
PayPal
and
right
I will
here.
get
Think about it. You know it's crazy.
And tap the screen, guys. Go ahead, Liv.
He's going to pull up some dumb source from 4chan, and I already know the argument, right? Stupid. But more than that, like they came over here and stole this land from indigenous people after they unalived 100 million indigenous people so quickly that it cooled the temperature of the earth. Then they stole black people from Africa and transported us to America and forced us to work this land for 250 years. He's going to say that. He's going to talk about migrants coming into America.
Easily
That's crazy.
disprovable. Easily disprovable. Though.
Sure. Go
Okay,
ahead.
so
You
do
guys-
it. We're
you
waiting,
guys,
man. Come on.
Have you guys read like about the founders of America? Like what motivated them? Have you like looked into their work?
The secularization. Yeah. You want to talk about the Declaration of Independence, Federalist Papers? Which one? What?
Have you like looked at what
the
John Adams
Anti-Federalists.
said?
The Federalist Papers, or are we talking about the Declaration of Independence? What?
I'm saying like direct quotes from the founding fathers. It doesn't matter what document.
That would be
it
the
comes
Federalist
from. I'm talking
Papers.
about direct quotes. When they said that the principle of Christianity is what this country was founded upon,
Where did it say
word
that?
for
at?
word,
Where did it say that?
Yeah, it
at?
doesn't say
John
that.
Adams quote.
Where
Yeah, no,
and
it
who
doesn't.
said that?
It doesn't because again,
John Adams said that,
Yeah.
bro.
John Adams was not a
No, he
founder of the
didn't.
Constitution.
He was the 2nd president of
And
the
also
United
George
States.
Washington.
He was the second
And I
president,
was
but
just
he
pointing
did
out
not
George.
work. Hang on, Liv. John
was one of
Adams
the
did
fathers.
not help with. John Adams did not help with the Constitution.
Okay, he's not the only one. There's Patrick Henry.
No, but you said he was a founder. He wasn't a founder. He wasn't a framer. He did nothing for the Constitution. He helped with the Declaration of Independence, and then he was over in France as an ambassador. In fact, he actually violated the fucking amendment. What was it, the Ninth Amendment, where you have to be in country for 14 years? To be like, oh no, in Article 1 of the Constitution. Wait, no. Article 1 of the Constitution, he violated. They said you had to be in country for 14 years. He left the goddamn country for over a year and a half and then came back and was the fucking vice president.
So he broke an amendment.
They
Who cares,
violated
bro?
the fucking Article 1, the first goddamn election, yeah.
Okay, congratulations. How does that disprove that America is a Christian nation?
Because he
not
didn't fucking write the
Indian?
Constitution. The Constitution is the governing document of the country, not the fucking Declaration of
Yeah,
Independence.
in the Constitution, when it says that the country was built for a moral and religious
The
person,
Constitution
it's only
says
religion.
nothing about that.
No, it doesn't say that. Where?
Oh, sorry, Declaration of Independence.
Wait a
Either
second.
one.
Wait a
The
second.
Declaration of
hang on.
Independence is not a
It does say
governing
that.
document.
Declaration of Independence is not a legally binding document.
So what is this game you're playing? Like, I'm talking about the founding.
It's not a
It's
game.
a lit-
We're literally dropping facts, and you think we're playing a game.
That's
Hey, why
not
don't you look this
dropping
one?
fact. I'm talking
John
about the people who
Adams
founded
was
this
brought
country
forth
and what
to
they
write a
said
list of
about the
grievances to King George.
What does it matter?
That's
I
what
don't
John
give a fuck
Adams
about
did.
King George. What are we talking
John
about?
Adams
I'm talking about-
contributed to a letter of grievances to King George. It was not about being this country founded on secularism because the country wasn't founded yet. It literally wasn't even a defined country. It didn't become a defined country until 1789. Wasn't amended until 1791.
Bro, the document that says this country is built for a moral and religious people. The only
No,
religion that
there's nowhere it says moral and religious people. It does not. Even
Yes,
in
it
the
does.
Declaration of
It does say
Independence,
that
it does
in
not
direct
say
quote.
that.
Yeah,
It is not.
What he's talking about.
Yeah,
What
look
he's
it
talking
up.
about is the Naturalization Act. What he's talking about is the Naturalization Act of 1790. That's what specifically says that Protestant men of good character can be individuals that can vote. Quite literally, was a law put into place to only give the ability to vote to land-holding white men that are Protestant. But the other part is that prior to this, George Washington signed the Treaty of Tripoli, which specifically lays out during the barbarous slave trade that this is not a Christian land, that it is home to Muslim men. And quite literally, one was put into place to uphold slavery.
Okay, so
Because
what
in
he's
the Constitution, it doesn't.
no, go ahead.
Yeah, like quite literally, the Constitution doesn't say who is and who is not a citizen. So they
Okay.
clarified this in 1790 to say who specifically can hold land, and at the time, it was slave owners. And so they only said slave owners had the ability to vote, codifying power in the top.
So, Liv, what he's
John
speaking
Adams
on
wrote
is
in 1798. that the
Yes,
Constitution
October
was
11th,
for a moral and religious people. The only
Yes.
religion that existed among the founding fathers was Christianity. They
no,
weren't
that's not.
including
Nope, stop.
Every religion.
Nope. John Adams said our Constitution was made only for a moral and religious people. It is wholly inadequate to the government of any other. And so there at the bottom, the footnote says, this is a letter from John Adams to the Massachusetts militia, October 11th, 1798. It was a letter that was written to the militia.
Not to the government. Yeah.
So I
Can I
don't
get the big screen? Can I get the big screen?
You don't have to agree. We can talk about the problem.
No, you're wrong.
What is this? What is this
It's
Treaty
not
of
a matter of
Tripoli?
being wrong. It's a matter of you taking
1796. So
apart
not only
everything
this,
I
the treaty,
point that it doesn't
this
make
Treaty of
sense.
Tripoli. Sorry, yeah, that's fine. The Treaty of Tripoli
Yeah, the Treaty of
predates
Tripoli
what
is
you're
a new
talking
one.
about, and this was signed by George Washington, I believe. Right? That the government of the United States of America is not in any sense founded on the Christian religion and has itself no character and enmity against the laws, religion, or tranquility of Muslim men. brought a spoon up here to a pew pew fight.
What is it?
It's the Treaty of Tripoli, Article 11.
It was the Treaty of Tripoli was to Muslims that were wondering about the U.S. and they wrote them saying that it's a secular nation, not a Christian nation.
Yeah, who wrote this?
Washington.
It was signed by Washington, and then his successor, John Adams.
John Adams did the treaty on it, didn't he?
No,
The fact that George Washington signed the document.
negotiated by Washington, signed by Adams.
And signed. Yeah. So the same man that you're talking about, right? Specifically said the year before this that this is not a Christian nation. The same man that you're talking about.
How does that negate the fact that Christianity is the only religion that existed among the founding fathers?
It was not the only religion.
No, it didn't.
They
It
said
was 1,500 other religions in America during
There's
colonial times. What are you
nothing
talking
in
about?
the Constitution about religion except for the fact you have freedom to exercise it how you want.
So it's either the Declaration of Independence or the Constitution. The one that
The Declaration of Independence, we have to tell you, is that there's no governance of document behind it. It does not have any governing over the country. It cannot tell you how this country's ran. It is a breakup letter to King George. It is a breakup letter to King George and grievances to King George. It's a list of grievances against the Crown of England. That's it.
Zach, literally, the First Amendment, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free speech thereof, free exercise thereof.
Yeah, because there were different
The founding fathers were theists.
So they had to regulate
Wait
Christianity.
a second. The founding fathers were theists.
Yeah.
They weren't even Christian.
So when it says that we're all,
What are you talking about?
all made equal, look, bro. When it says that men are all made equal, endowed by their
one or the other. And that's not advice that I typically recommend, but it's almost like you have competing interests, right? We don't want competing interests. We don't want people to be confused. Because with a business, your content strategy has to be targeted. It has to be targeted in order to make sales. So if you were to go all in on your business, I think you'd have to let go of the TikTok shop or create another account for either one. I start a second account to try to get going from the handmade side. That would be a good idea. As a European buyer, I would much rather buy handmade than TikTok shop, to be honest. Yeah, and everyone's going to have their own preferences. I've only gotten samples from TikTok shop whenever it first came out. But there's been a few things I've been interested in. It all depends on the person, though, for real. So that's what I would recommend, okay? Hooks. Picking one of the interests, all right? And then changing your bio to have, well, I guess it depends. If you want to do TikTok shop, maybe not having a call to action would be best, because if you're pushing out your handmade business, but this account isn't for that, it might not be the best idea.